Problem 11 tells us to sketch the graph of this function and use it to determine the values of a for which this limit exists. I would actually say do this without sketching it, because really, if you look at this function, you've got three different parts that it's made up of. Two of them are lines and one of them is a parabola. So actually, let's do sketch it. This won't take long. It's 1 plus x if x is less than or equal to negative 1. So 1 plus x is this graph. But we only want it up to x is strictly less than negative 1. So let's only draw it in here and back. Then it's x squared from negative 1 to 1. So x squared is this parabola, but we only want it from negative 1 to 1. So let's only draw in this bit of it here. Now we've got to figure out, do we include the endpoints or not? Well, since this is less than or equal to here at negative 1, we include this endpoint. On the other end, at 1, we don't have a equal bar there. So this is not included here. Then it says it's 2 minus x if x is greater than 1. So 2 minus x, that graph has a y-intercept of 2, and its slope is negative 1, so it's going to do this. But we only want the part of it for when x is greater than or equal to 1. So I'm actually going to graph this in red. Notice, though, it goes right here. It goes right through that same point, which is good. Well, I say that's good. I guess it's not really good or bad, but it is going to make the two graphs link up over here. Let me erase these. So if I only draw that, draw the axis back in. So it's going to go from here down there. So from looking at the graph, we can tell that it's continuous over here at 1. And it's discontinuous at negative 1. So if we look back at what it was originally asking, sketch the graph and determine the values of a for which this the limit exists. The limit exists everywhere except for at that discontinuous point there. So over here I said discontinuous at x equals negative 1. Our answer to this question, since they're asking where does this limit exist, it's going to be for all x except x equals negative 1.